C. At times of distress. One is encouraged to make vows to give tzedakah at the time when he is in great danger or distress. This is discussed fully in chapter 8, section C. Okay, we're in chapter 6. So, but let's try to understand. When somebody is in a big distress, when there is a surgeon, there is a big I don't know, something is coming, very bad news, whatever it could be. So it's not actualized yet, right? So it's still not decided, right? It's not only that you don't know, but nobody knows. It's not materialized yet. So in this case, you can still give tzedakah, right? Or promise, not the gift, but at least promise. Wow, right? So I mean, promise, swear that you're going to give tzedakah. Okay, but remember, if you're going to promise, you must deliver on your promise. You cannot just, oh yeah, Baruch Hashem, it did not happen, so maybe I don't have to give. Right? Like this famous story about the car, where when guy was on late for a meeting, and he was like somewhere in Manhattan, right? And he was looking for parking. There's no parking in Manhattan, especially free parking. Maybe even sometimes maybe even no paid parking. I don't know. I'm just saying, right? And he was looking for a parking, looking for a no parking. He said, Hashem, I'm going to lose this deal. I'm going to lose this, and I'm going to lose that, and please send me parking. Please send me parking. I'm promise I'm going to do this. I'm going promise to go into that. And while he praying, like he's going slow, and somebody says, I'm pulling out. I said, Hashem, I manage. Don't worry. No promises. So that's that stupid person. You understand? So Hashem answer your prayer. So be grateful and pay. Okay. So continue. G. One who experienced a miracle. One who experienced a nice miracle. So yeah. So or in some other things, like if you're on some endeavor, and it's holy endeavor, and you get the blessing, for example, from a Rabbi, right? And for sure it is kosher, and for sure it's going to be good. There is no doubt about it. So you have to promise tzedakah, right? Not only in distress, but only for good things. Okay. So D. One who experienced the miracle, one who experienced a nace is miracle, should separate some money to give tzedakah to help those who are learning Torah. Right? So it's very good sgula. He should recite the following. It should be the will of Hashem that the money should be placed in as a korban todah, thank-giving offering, and I would have been obligated to bring during the time of the temple. So let's read this blessing again one more time. It should be the will of Hashem that this money should be placed in place of korban todah. So there is no temple, so I am supposed to bring the korban todah, meaning thanks offering, right? Thanksgiving offering. That I would have been obligated to bring during the time of the temple. So, but since there is no temple, and I give this offering, of course, it's, I would say, much cheaper and save you a lot of time, right? This, unfortunately, I mean, I don't know, like logically, but of course, we should have a temple very soon, but Beezrat Hashem, but it would be a lot, life would be different. Hopefully, we all live in Yerushalayim, very close to the temple, so we can walk there, right? So, okay, so continue. Next one, day of one's wedding, one should make an extra effort to give tzedakah to the poor on the day of his marriage. So usually people invite poor, and they invite sometimes the whole yeshiva, right? Of course, there's poor people in yeshiva, of course. I mean, I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about adults, right? So of course they are far from rich. So yeah, there's a custom. Okay. So next one, beginning of pregnancy. Any questions before I continue? Actually, let's see. because we cover many topics.
Kodash?
Yes. Question?
Yes. So it would be a bad thing to say offering something to someone in need, but leave nether if we are not sure that we can give it. Say, for example, someone is asking for clothing or, I don't know, shoes or whatever. Are we allowed to say, okay, listen, I'm going to go and look, but I cannot promise you anything?
Yes.
Would this be, or would it be better not to say anything? We're not sure we can give something.
It's better not, because but logically, if somebody is in distress and he needs like clothing, so for you just give him any hope. Even you said 100 times blina and he heard you about blina. It's not like you did not say, and it's like he did not hear you. He did, but in his mind, like it's hope. It's like almost done. You understand? So it's better not to. With other people, like when they can survive without it, yeah, you can say blina, like. But we have to be very, very sensitive with poor people, very sensitive. And since I know someone, I sometimes talk to them, and I know somebody that said a person that's very close to me. So he deals with himself, not rich, but he deals with people, and he has such a heart. Everybody knows that he's not rich. He's like, I don't know, he has all the sicknesses in the world combined in one person. You understand? And people from all over the world call him for help. How does it? And I heard myself. He was on the phone. People from Israel, from US, asking for help. So and he's very, very patient, very, very, very. And he told me and this and that. So we have to be very, very careful with this poor people. As Hashem said, if you agree with my person, poor person, you're going to deal with me. Right, so very harshly. Okay, so gotta be very careful. Okay, what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.